Hey guys, it's GoldenSteelTV here. It's been a long minute since I last did a Minecraft video. Um, it's been a while. Mm, I've haven't had much ideas to do an. I haven't had come up with many ideas to keep making Minecraft videos. Not gonna lie, I still love making Minecraft videos, but I've been running out of ideas as to uh of which Minecraft videos to do next. Nevertheless, I'm back to making Minecraft videos again. Not only to show what I'm doing, but also to shoot the shit. It's also been a while since I last did a video where I just shot the shit about sports and my personal life. So, all right. First and foremost, though, well, what I'm gonna do right now is upgrade my arenas, upgrade all my arenas to, update all my arenas to configure them into the basketball setting, and also to do renovations to improve their look. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do now. All right. All right. Now let's shoot the shit as configuring this arena into a basketball arena. All right. In the NBA, we had a major trade going on. It's the only major trade since the summer. The Knicks traded for Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves. It's actually a three team trade. The Knicks got Karl Anthony Towns, like I said, as well as the draft rights to James Nnaji from in return, the Wolves get Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo and Keita Bates Diop and a future first round pick. The Hornets get a couple role players and bench warmers and a bundle of draft picks and cash considerations. Yeah. Over the summer, the Knicks traded for Michael Bridges, forming the short-lived Nova brothers quartet of Bridges, DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, and who else? I forgot the name. Alright, trying to remember the name. Besides those three. Oh, Josh Hart. I forgot. Yeah, so it was a Villanova, the quartet of DiVincenzo, Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and Josh Hart. Alright. Reconfiguring the redesigning the bench to to improve how they look like and to improve how players could come out of the bench when they're called up to the court. Also adding two more seats. All right. All right. Yeah, so what could have been a great team did not. What could have been a great quartet only lasted the whole summer. So all was fun while it lasted, I guess. Oh well. At the end of the day, it's not. It, things are not meant to be. Right. But yeah. Alright. Alright, that's enough NBA news for now. Regular season is coming up. We'll see who will end who will come out of the season. And it should be fun. Alright. Alright, NFL news. Almost done renovating the arena. Alright. To turn this into a... Alright. Not gonna do much to the floor since it's already there. I'm only gonna add the basketball nets instead. That's the only thing left to do. Right. In NFL news, well, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. But it's always been but one thing remains constant. Good teams, bad teams, mediocre teams. Alright. And also injuries. We've had teams that have been battered by injuries such as the Rams, 49ers, Chiefs, Seahawks, and many more. And you also get terrible teams such as the Jags, the Patriots, the Browns. There's more about the Browns I'm gonna talk about. And the Panthers, Rams, Giants, and Saints. Alright. Okay. The Browns. The Browns have been sucking during the season. They've been hurt by injuries, yeah, but what everyone is talking about is Deshaun Watson. Who was given a big fat contract of over $200 million, has been the shell of his former self. For the first couple of seasons in the NFL, he was a great quarterback, but after spending a year, almost 2 years away, because of the holdouts and the sexual assault allegations, which resulted in many lawsuits from his alleged victims. The amount of time away from playing has caused him to lose his skills overnight and eats away his confidence. Over time, his struggles have become more and more evident as he's been playing terribly, and his teammates seemingly don't even like him. And shortly after a disastrous game against the Cowboys, he got hit with another sexual assault lawsuit, which got settled, but still, he not only is his reputation completely destroyed, but he is a complete shell of himself as a player. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, that's yeah. You have to feel bad for the Browns fans though. Not only do they've been they've been dealing with the same bullshit of struggling quarterbacks of since 1999, and they've had to deal with so much bullshit, so much nonsense with many with the constant revolving door of quarterbacks each and every season, and you have to feel bad for the fans. Don't feel bad for the ownership and front office though. They got themselves into this situation by signing him to by trading for him and giving him a big contract, which they never should have done in the first place, knowing no knowing knowing the predicament that he was in. But since the Browns ownership has always been stupid, they're not gonna let go of Watson's contract since he has to, since they're paying him too much money and it's eating up a good chunk of their salary cap. So it's basically impossible to move him at this point. And Browns fans sadly can't do anything about it except wait for the contract to expire and hopefully get a better quarterback after that. Who knows when they'll get a better quarterback, but only time will tell. Until then, they're stuck in a hopeless situation. Speaking of hopeless situations, there's the Cowboys. The team hasn't won a Super Bowl since 1996, and they got and they've won all their away games as of this recording, and and they've lost all their home games. Their their losing streak at home dates back to the playoff loss against the Packers in the wild card, and since then they haven't won any of their home games, including this season. And they got blown out on Jerry Jones's birthday by the Lions. I like that. I like that blowout, just for shits and giggles. But because Jerry Jones is so egotistical to the point that he's gotten in his own way and is content with his Super Bowl rings, and the Cowboys will always be perpetually mediocre unless something drastic happens. For now, it's all been BS, and it's all been BS that the Cowboys fans have to deal with. All in my ass. Jerry Jones said he was gonna go all in this season. He gave Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb their extensions, but since then it's all been nothing for the Cowboys. So yeah. So until then, as long as Jerry Jones is the owner, there's no reason for Cowboys fans to be excited to be excited about anything at all, unless something drastic happens. All right. The Jets, another team struggling. Aaron Rodgers has come back and played. Aaron Rodgers has come back from an Achilles injury. He's no longer a top 10 quarterback. He'll have good games here and there, but inconsistency is the issue now for his given his age. Not only that, he's been mired in some of the bullshit the Jets have been going through now. They've been off to a 2-4 start. Their only games have been against one-win teams, namely the Titans and Patriots, as of this recording. And it's all been struggles for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers is no longer the elite quarterback he had once been. The offense and defense have been disappointing, and the coaching sucks. They fired Robert Saleh after a loss in London versus Rodgers' former rival Vikings, and there were rumors that Aaron Rodgers may have been involved in that matter, since he has a history of throwing his coaches and teammates under the bus and not taking responsibility for any of his shortcomings. He denied that his involvement. He denied getting Saleh fired, but given what we know about him, you have to assume that he may have had something to do with the firing. After another loss, on the Monday night, after a Monday night loss versus the Bills, they traded for Devontae Adams from the Raiders, reuniting the former Packers duel. However, this is 2024. It's not 2020 nor 2021 anymore, and the magic from those years is gone. So don't expect much from the duel. It's all just a lot of fans have thought this, but it's all. But the trade was purely just a bandage the problems up when there are more problems than just there are more problems than just what I've described and seen. Yeah. So don't feel sorry for Rodgers. Don't feel sorry for the front office. Don't feel sorry for the ownership, since they've gotten themselves into this predicament. You can only feel bad for the fans, especially my cousin, who is a Jets fan, who's dealt with so much Jets bullshit throughout his whole life, as have many other Jets fans like him. Yeah. So in all honesty, I don't see them as a serious playoff contender, despite the hype that the media has given them, only because of an old yesteryear name on the roster. So yeah, that's it about the Jets. Alright. These are the most talked about teams that are struggling right now. I want to get to the good teams that are off to a great start. Alright, Vikings and Chiefs are currently undefeated as of this recording. Both their records stand at 5-0. It's not just the Vikings who are a winning team, and everyone else in the NFC North division is winning currently. Lions are off to a 4-1 start as expected. Done. I showed you the I showed you I just showed. By the way, while I was talking, I was closing closing the baseball stadium since the season's over and it's time to close it, and it'll be reopened by April. All right. The Lions have been off to a 4-1 start as expected. Right. I'm gonna head to another arena to configure it for the basketball setting. So I'll be right back in just a second. Since I don't. Right. Just wanna fix the door. Everything else is good. Alright, and put up the sponsors. So we'll hold on a minute. Lions are off to a 4-1 start as expected. Packers are off to a 4-2 start. Jordan Love was out for just 2 games due to an MCL sprain. Malik Willis filled in for him and won both of those starts. And since Jordan Love is back, oh my god, I'm preparing for the worst. Alright. Yeah, I'm putting the sponsors back. Bears are off to a good start too, with a 4-2 record as of this recording. Caleb Williams had a rough start to his rookie year. In fact, in the victory against the Titans, he only put up 95 yards, and then had a bad game the follow against the Titans a week later, which was on Sunday Night Football for the entire nation to see. He got crucified on social media by many fans and were quick to label him a bust. However, since then, he has progressively gotten better, and he's been putting up more he's been having decent to great games, depending on which game you've been watching since his first 2 games. He finally threw a touchdown against the Colts, his first career touchdown against the Colts, and in total, as of this recording, he has thrown 9 touchdowns with 5 interceptions, and not a bad start a good start for him. He's been off to a decent start, and hopefully he'll get better from here. And the Bears have been great on the defense as well. Limiting their opponents to just under 20 points in all the games they played this season. So the Bears are looking like a dark horse playoff contender. If at the rate they're going, they have a harder second half of the season. The part about their season that I'm not excited about, but we'll see how the Bears will go from here. And hopefully Caleb will improve, like I said. Alright. Alright. We're here in another city to reconfigure another arena. I'm done talking about the Bears for now. Just that's all I want to say about the Bears, honestly. So, alright. Alright. Just had to transition quickly to where I am now. Since you don't need to see me going all the way here, just because it would make the video longer than it should than anticipated, and I don't want to bore you guys with that. Alright, but right now let's configure this arena into a basketball arena. Alright, this was set up for SmackDown. The first arena I reconfigured was configured for MMA, or should I say UFC. But I'm configuring this now into a basketball. And right. Let's continue. I'll continue shooting the shot right now. Alright. Alright. Speaking of rookie quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels is off to a great start as well. The Commanders have a good record with 4-2, just like the Bears. Like Caleb, Daniels took a while for him to finally find his comfort zone and to finally blossom into a good quarterback that the Commanders and their fans have hoped of him. Alright. As of this recording, Daniels has thrown 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Good quarterback as well. He's off to a decent start in his rookie year. And the Commanders have been another dark horse, decent team to watch. Now that Dan Snyder is no longer in control, Commanders fans for the first time in a long time can finally taste a glimmer of hope. For once. Legitimately for once. And a rookie quarterback. And a rookie quarterback who is fun to watch and to look for and to be excited about. Alright. Another rookie quarterback who's doing just fine. Bo Nitz. He has thrown 5 touchdowns. And 5 interceptions. Not the best starts for a rookie quarterback like him, but surprisingly, the Broncos have had an okay record, have 4-3 as of this recording. Um, let's see what he could do from here, and what the Broncos can do from here with Nitz at the helm. We'll see. Brandon Perna at least Brandon Perna, whose YouTube channel is That's Good Sports, a great sports channel that I recommend you guys to watch. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below if you guys want to check out. If you guys want to check it out, at least he can finally have. At least he has a. At least he has a. At least he can have legit. At least he can have some glimmer of hope for the first time in a while. Still, we'll see what will happen from here for the Broncos, especially Bo Nix. Right. All right. I wish there's more football I want to talk about, but since a lot has happened and I don't want to spend the entire video talking about it, since there's so many other things to talk about, I'll just stop right here. I wanted to talk about the rookie quarterbacks and some teams that are struggling and teams that are undefeated. As well as a few moves and controversies. All right. That is it for NFL talk. All right. All right. All right. All right. There's one more thing in sports I want to talk about. It's actually local sports. NBC Sports Chicago has shut down one of the many casualties of the of of the downfall of regional sports networks for the for the for the past 3 to 4 decades. Regional sports networks were the norm. So if you wanted to watch the NBA, NHL, and MLB teams, you would have to watch them only on regional sports networks. In some cities, you would watch them for free, like here in my city, like in my hometown, on Channel 9 WGN, where I could back in my day I could watch the Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, and White Sox for free on WGN whenever they didn't air on NBC Sports, whenever their games weren't airing on NBC Sports Chicago. However, with the advent of streaming and rise of cord cutting, regional sports networks have gone downhill, and some of them had to shut down in favor of newer newer ones. Switching to on-the-air TV, and NBC Sports Chicago was among those casualties. So it shut down after the conclusion of the White Sox season, which ended with a record of, well, wait for it. it's not looking good, I promise you, but ding ding ding, 41 and 121. The worst record the worst record of any team out of all MLB teams in the modern era. Not the record to be not the record to be happy about, of course, but yeah, that's but yeah, that's how that's how it came to be. All right. Anyways, just a quick just a quick mention since that's since that's something special. Well, not the way any not 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 the n- not like a good thing, but something but something to behold for all the wrong reasons. So yeah. And anyways, back to Chicago sports. So after the conclusion of the White Sox season, NBC Sports Chicago shut down in favor of a newer network that would also air on regular TV, or in other words, over-the-air TV or antenna TV, however you want to say it. So instead of being exclusive to cable, that new network, called Chicago Sports Network, or CHSN for short, will be on both cable and over-the-air TV, meaning that we can finally watch teams like the Bulls, Blackhawks, and White Sox for free again. Hooray! Except for the Cubs, since they have Marquee Sports Network. But it's a good news since it's been years since I last saw those teams on over-the-air TV. Yeah, there have been so it launched just in time for the Blackhawks and Bulls seasons. I've been able to get that channel on my own TV and the living room TV. But I don't have cable anymore, but fortunately I was able to get that channel. On my end, so I'll be able to catch the Chicago sports again for free, except for the Cubs, because like I said, they're on Marquee Sports Network. Some people, however, have been unable to get it because their antenna TV can't scan it, or their cable providers don't have it yet. Only DirecTV has it, but not Comcast, which is the largest cable provider in the Chicago area. They've been trying to come up with a deal with Comcast in order to bring it to bring that to more cable subscribers, but those talks have gone nowhere. Not only that, some areas still haven't gotten it yet. Outside of Chicago, only Rockford, South Bend, and Indianapolis have received that channel on over-the-air TV on various local channels in in both those area on various different channels in both those areas. Um, yeah, they're they're working on bringing that network to over-the-air TV in other areas, such as the rest of Illinois and, and some parts of Wisconsin and and Iowa. Um, as as well as one part of Kentucky. Um, so the rollout has been a disaster. Has been a disaster to say the least. Despite this, I'm happy to see Chicago sports back on over-the-air TV for the first time in years, and there's no better feeling than that. I'm happy to catch my Chicago sports games on over-the-air TV again, like I said. Not counting the Cubs since they're on Marquee Sports Network, like I said, and Bears since you can watch them for free on Fox mostly, as well as CBS sometimes, and on and a few and on ABC and on ABC7 or whenever they play on Monday Night Football. Their Thursday night game, whenever they play on Thursday night, their games air on Channel 32, which is also Fox, which is Fox 32, by the way, for those living in Chicago. Alright. So for local Chicagoans, if you're wondering where to get CHSN, alright, basketball court in this arena is done. Also made similar renovations to the other arena I showed you earlier. Alright, for those living in alright, there's one more thing I'm gonna show you. Before I head to the Nets arena. Alright. This arena has been renamed the Jerry West Memorial Arena. In honor of Jerry West, who passed away, a Lakers legend who passed away a couple months ago. Just wanted to honor his legacy by renaming that arena after him in his memory. And this is the Bill Russell court, not a half court, named in his honor. Once rivals, they can finally play against each other again in heaven, in the afterlife. Rest in peace to both those legends. Right. Anyways, back to what I was talking about, as I'm gonna move to the other arena now. For those living in Chicago, CHSN is available on 62.2 with the overflow feed on 62.3. Alright, here is the arena. I also added the ticket box offices to this one. Alright. Time to turn this into a basket. It's time to configure this for basketball. Yeah, this is a concert. This was configured for a concert. Now we're gonna convert it into a basketball arena. now we're gonna convert this into a basketball arena. Alright. Alright. So, once again, for Chicagoans, CHSN is on channel 60 is on 62.2 with the overflow feed on 62.3. In case the games conflict with each other. Um, if you have over-the-air TV. So yeah, that is it. That is everything about CHSN, and that's all in sports I want to talk about. All right. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since I last did a video where I just talked about whatever I wanted to talk about. A lot of stuff has happened. I've been busy with college, and I've been doing videos where I didn't talk about anything, only commentating on the action. I'll do more action commentary videos in the near future. But since football season is ongoing and the NBA season is about to start, I'm gonna be doing more videos where I just yap and about sports and personal life, and my personal life. I don't know which games I'm gonna do the Nets videos on yet, but I'll decide when I'm ready. But you'll never know when. But you never know when my Nets videos will be up. Only whenever I'm not too busy, I'll be doing more videos, and for you guys to enjoy. And this has been my hobby. I love making videos, and I'm never gonna stop making them. And still, life can get busy, so I may go a couple weeks without uploading any videos, sometimes longer, depending on how busy I am and depending on and whenever I run into any setbacks. But when I have the time and energy, I'll be getting to work on making videos for you guys. Alright. The floor is already set up, so I'm not gonna do too much except install the nets. Install the hoops, I should say. My mind is all over the place right now. I'm sorry about this, guys. The video suddenly stopped recording, so that's why you just saw the fade transition and a message explaining what happened. But in short, the video suddenly stopped recording, so I apologize about that. We're almost done here though. Alright. Almost done setting up the basketball court to get the arenas ready for basketball season. And we are done. We're done, guys. We are officially done. Alright. Alright. It's time to hit the hay. All three arenas all ready to go for basketball season. And also, I replaced the wooden bridge with a new stone bridge. to make it better. To make it better. To make the connection better. Right. Yeah, the connection from the school to the football stadium. All right. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay here and then end the video. So all right. As always, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.